Really? Probably because you just lay downstairs. Where's your phone at? Give me that. Give it here.
I like the new case.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. When you come in the room, say hello. Say hello. Who's in the building? Tell me who's in the building and where you're from. Come on in the room. Hey, Carlos. How are you? Happy Monday. Oh, Lord. I know Carlos' name because LaKendria. Hey, how are you? All right, so I need y'all to tell me hello and where you're from. So I see Tiffany and Carlos and LaKendria. So tell me where you're from. Give y'all time to get y'all life together today. I'm trying to recover from this sad weekend. The Black Love. Okay. Georgia. Okay. What part of Georgia? I'm being nosy now, Carlos. There ain't nothing I had to ask. Or Tiffany from Orlando. Tiffany, you know me? Edward from Mobile, Alabama. Hello from Dallas. Hey, Riri. Edward. Baltimore. All right now. Tiffany, do you know me? Because I'm from Orlando, too. Devin. Okay, Devin. Where you from, Devin? I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Conyers Church. Okay, I don't think I've ever been there. What? All right, so did anybody get a chance to look at our pictures from the gala? Oh, Edward, thank you. We love you too. Did anybody get to see those Black Love Christmas Gala pictures? Oh, we had a ball. I'm still trying to recover from the weekend. And I do mean recover. Mississippi, but I love it in Toledo, Ohio now. You live in Toledo, Ohio now. Okay, okay. Oh, boy. So the weekend was great. If you have not seen the pictures I posted were just from cell phones. I have not gotten the official ones back from the photographer yet, but I did look at them today. And they were amazing. Oh, my God. Lakeisha, we had so much fun. So we started out Friday, and we went to the Improv, and we saw Rodney Perry. So not only did we have a good time, but after he was taking pictures, we had a bunch of pictures with him, but he was acting like he knew us forever, like he was our cousin or something. Then when I posted the picture on Instagram and I tagged him in it, he wrote back then. Some of the stuff he was talking about, the men did, and I put a video and I tagged him in it and he wrote back to that. And I was like, it's just so cool because most of the time you don't see anybody that's a celebrity acting like they are, down to earth. Everybody's so bougie or whatever, but he was really, really cool. I'm just, it's just grateful to see people just be normal sometimes. And I say sometime, but all the time. Nobody don't feel like going through all of that drama and feeling like you have to, go through being somebody you're not. I was trying to do this thing. So what I'm going to ask, and I try to give you a few minutes to come on round. But I want to ask if you would, on the left-hand side, if you're on your phone, to click share and share it to your page. Tell people to join the conversation. And give you a few more minutes to go in. I know y'all saw my post, but I didn't see anybody talk. We talked about, usually we have our topics that we'll do, and they come from either a previous post, but I wanted some people to give me some topics that they were looking to, that they need, because I know I get some of that stuff in my inbox, but I would like to be able to discuss some of this stuff, online so we could, help one another out. But anyway, the reason, if you just joined us, say hello. Thank you, Edward, for sharing the video. And I would like for you to share the video on the left-hand side so your friends and family or whoever is on your page could see. If you have not liked Black Love page, I will ask that you do that, as well as subscribe to our events so that when we do events, whether it's the Monday Night Live or it's any actually event where you go, then you'll get, first dibs. You'll see it there. Hey, Tanisha, how are you? And that's Leandria. Okay, Leandria, where you from? Tanisha, where you from? And thank you guys for joining. Again, share it to your page and get your people to come on in. So we did a lot of talking. Good, thanks. Okay, we did a lot of. I'm trying to share it to my page, but it ain't working from another phone. Thank you, Kia. I was trying to share it from the other phone to the page. Okay, but it's not happening. It's not working. I'm struggling over here. My husband is out. He's supposed to be trying to make it back home here shortly, so I told him I would go ahead and start without him. Oh, my Lord. But like I say, the weekend was great. First we had comedy show on Friday night with Rodney Perry, and then Saturday we did the Christmas Gala, Winter Wonderland, and it was amazing. We had a good time. I mean, I think we stayed and to the wee hours in the morning, dancing, laughing, playing, and it's just good to have fun with your spouse. I mean, one of the biggest issues that people get into is logistics and routine with their marriage. There's nothing spicy, nothing interesting with their marriage. They just get in these regular routines like work, home, church, kid. Sorry. And so you have to break up the normal. You have to do some things spontaneous. You have to create the element of romance in your house. Now, I say romance, and I've said before, my husband is not a romantic person. However, I do understand that he listens to what I tell him I need. So am I going to expect him to walk around and hold my hand all day? It ain't going to happen. But he will give me, if I say I need some time and some attention. But he has been trying to hold my hand a little more frequently. Even though it's something that's uncomfortable for him, he's making the efforts to make what I need available to me. So, again, we talked. I would like for you guys to subscribe to our like our page, subscribe to the event so that you'll get a notification when we're having stuff, even these events and these topics. I put a quote under a post on the page asking for topics because different guys, different ones of you inbox me asking about different things, but some of the topics we can talk about here because they can be a reoccurring theme that people have, question that they have. So, if it's something that you want us to talk about, then, I would love for you guys to put it, there so we can get more stuff going because the stuff that we deal with may not be what you deal with. And we dealt with a lot of things in the past, but I don't recall all of those at that time. Thank you, Lord, because when they were big and pressing issues, they were on my mind all day, every day. But it's not as big and as pressing anymore because, hey, Jay, because, we've gotten past a lot of those things. But the weekend, we had a wonderful time. It was good being with other couples just who like to have fun. No stuffy, no bougie. And in this room, you got doctors and teachers and, nurses and principals and everything else in this room. But everybody was there just to reconnect and to connect. Hey, God, brother. Yes, my face is still beat, child. Don't do that. To reconnect and to, spend time with their spouse so you can date again. It's important to date, and we forget to date. So that weekend is what that's intended to be, and it starts Friday and Sunday. Sunday we packing our cars, we talking in the parking lot like nobody really wants to leave because you have such a good time. People just down to earth. We had a couple that came from Miami, and they had an amazing time. We feel like we've been knowing each other forever. So I always believe that, who God has to be there will be there, and it was fun. I'm tired now. I'm running on a few hours of sleep. Feel like on my hangover. Feel like from hangover from no sleep. So tell me, did you guys have a good weekend? Did anybody do anything special this weekend? Before we get into topic. Hate I miss always good time. Yes, baby. You really last night was so no, not last night. Whatever night that was so crunk. Oh my lord. I thought I was in the club again. It was just fun, I must say. But I appreciate the fact that you can just have fun because we miss out on fun when we get married a lot of times. We just look old, dress old, act old. We don't put forth the effort that we used to. So, hey Kim, hey honey, I'm headed to bed. We still tired. Kim, I am too. I was so tired. Kim was there and her husband there. I mean, we always have a good time. I think me and Kim and Quentin, I don't think we sat down. Well, this time Keela too. Me, Quentin, Kim, and Keela, none of us sat down at all. Well, actually, Kia, you didn't see that. Most of the videos I didn't post because people be doing their thing and they on my phone, but I didn't post those videos. So anyway, it was a really, really good time. So Kim, I understand you going to bed. It's 8 o'clock, 8 to 9 over here, but I did want to talk about a few things, and I no one gave me a specific topic, and I thought that I would have gotten something, but well, thank you so much for the hearts. I always appreciate those. I like the heart. We can't post, right, Kim? We can't post all that. I've always been a believer. That's like one of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens at that gala stay in the gala, baby. Because we got jobs. No, just kidding. It ain't never. But it is, we do be a little crunk. Just a little bit. But anyway, what I was going to talk about was the importance of who you surround yourself with. We've got, it's coming closer to the end of the year. And, let me put this down. We're coming close to the end of the year. And, so many of us want different outcome, but we're doing the same thing, which of course is a very definition of insanity. And I know we've heard this before, whether it's in church, it's wherever, but I want you to do this in the context of your marriage. If your marriage is losing its sizzle or has lost its sizzle, okay, that means that you got to do something different. You can't continue to do the same routine and expect something different. If he is not doing anything different, if your wife, if one of the others not doing anything different, somebody has to be the person to step out on faith and break the mold. You can't say I'm waiting on him and he waiting on me, because then that's how people end up in divorce court, because somebody has to be the bigger person. And I hear people say, "Oh, I'm always the bigger person." Okay, that's what God calls us to do anyway, is to turn the other cheek. Not necessarily just getting hit, but I'm saying, like if there's something going on, because there's times that we all have been petty before in our lives, or have been, going through stuff, and we didn't want, like, it's times I needed to tell Ced I was sorry, but I didn't want to. But it's times that he's come to me and he'll start laughing and playing, and he broke the ice, and then it allowed for us to have a good conversation. And so, and like even on the weekend with the gala, we always working when we're at the gala. Like, we have to set up, and even when it ended, you're talking about 1, 2 o'clock, we got to break stuff down, like the sound equipment and things of that nature. And so the weekend is not as, the weekend for us is not as connecting as it is for everybody else, or it could be, because we're working. But what I appreciate is that when we left Sunday, because we took Sunday off from church, we left Sunday, we checked out, he said, "Okay, what do you want to do now?" And I'm thinking he's just going to go home. And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "You want to go to the store?" And I said, well, I did. I had an outfit I needed to take back. I said, I want to take this outfit back because I had bought my dress didn't come in from for the gala, so I bought an outfit just in case I didn't have anything, but somebody else had something that I was able to get. So I still in the bag in the car in the bag of the receipt. I said, well, let's take it back. And then he said, okay, you want to go to the movies? And then it was just he just spent time with me. So while we couldn't do what we like do it necessarily as a couple, but he has learned over the years without me saying, hey, Vet, we have learned over the years, Vet was there as well, with Kim up there too, that, we have to take time when we pour out to pour back into each other. And it was just great to sit and enjoy a movie. And, then we went and I think we got something to eat and did a couple little things, but we just kind of relaxed. Nothing was rushed. Oftentimes our life is rushed. Everything is rush. Like, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. When do you ever just kind of sit and chill? When is life just cool for you? We wonder why we have so many things, stress, heartache, headache, but we are always on level 50. We are running around doing this, doing that, but we have to take time just to spend time with your husband and your family. And so, this is more so for husband and wife, but it applies in every life. You need to take an inventory of 2016, and you need to say what things were good for me, what things were bad for me, what things pushed me forward, and what things held me back. And if those things that are around you, and those things can be people, held you back, then you need to cut them. That song, you need to cut it, you need to cut them. If it's things that you're doing, you need to cut it. We take it for granted, but in a company, they have the end of the year review, and they look at, okay, so I got 20 items in my store. 18 of them made me money. 2 of them did not sell, I didn't sell, and I had to put them on discount, so yeah, I lost money. So those things we won't be selling anymore. We won't reorder, or we only order them in season. So you have to do the same thing in your life. If something is costing you money, time, peace, then you need to cut those things in your life. And I realized that I often would put people in front of my husband. People weren't happy with different things that was done, or felt like I should do this way, or do something for my kids this way, or you should act like this. But it was affecting my marriage. So you got to remember to put your spouse first. So whatever that is, take time. Remember to date. You guys need to have a scheduled date night, and the biggest thing that I see is it can't be a date night on the phone. We are too keen to just be looking at Facebook and, hey, look at who wrote this and who posted that. And, I was very, very deep into telling everybody, sitting at the table with my husband and being on Facebook. But then the problem with that is I wasn't giving him my undivided attention. And so Facebook will be there. People's posts will be there. But the time, the intimacy that you need to know when he's hurting, when she's hurting, when, something is different in life. That's how you notice the changes in life. But sometimes we're just too busy to notice the little things. We don't, take time to talk to our children and find out what's going on with them. A lot of times we're just busy all the time, busy. And while, it's some things you have to do, but sometimes you have to prioritize. And that's what I've been doing in my life, trying to prioritize, ask God for his guidance. Because people always have something they feel like you should be doing, but you need to always check with God. And so, I know we're a little quiet on here tonight, but anything that you know that you have to do for the upcoming year, I would like to see your comments. Not just like a resolution like I'm going to the gym. It's not about that, because the gym is not the fixer. First of all, it's your mindset. That I need to be healthier, whatever your motivation is, because you can go to the gym and do 3 hours in the gym, but if you don't eat right, you will not lose weight. I did that one time for a year, and I couldn't understand why I wasn't losing weight, because I was working out, but my intake was horrible and what I was eating, so nothing changed. So what are you, think now, what are you going to do differently in 2017 to push your marriage further, to push it forward? What, and I'm not talking about what he can do, what she can do. What are you going to do? What are you going to commit to do to change your marriage in 2017? Me, I'm going to be more present. Present mean what I said. A lot of times, even when I'm here talking to my husband, I am typing something on the computer. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And that stuff is fine sometimes. But I realize that it's quite a few times that my husband felt like that he was not a priority to me. And I want to be a priority to him, so I need him to know that he's just as much of a priority to me. So I don't see any posts yet. I need to see what it is that you feel like you're going to do different to be a better spouse, to improve your marriage in 2017. So don't sit and be quiet. But like I said, mine is to be present. To be present and to be attentive. What are the needs that my husband have that he's not getting? You know, what is it that, you know, that he's longing for that I'm not able to give him, or that I don't even know? Because men don't express themselves the way we do. We don't, you know, like we'll say, oh, I need this and you don't do this, but they don't necessarily say that stuff. So you have to get a chance to know them, spend time with them in order to know what it is that they need, what they want, so that you can fulfill their needs. Now, you know, it's times that we'll say, oh, well, you know, some men just cheat. I had this conversation today. I had somebody that said that they believe that all men cheat. And I say to them, just like people say, you know, that's a counterfeit. They're not real. There cannot be a counterfeit if there's not something real. So there cannot be men that cheat if there's not men that's real. That's the same thing for women. You cannot put all men in a category. And when you get bad advice from your mom or your auntie and whoever else that all men dogs, all men this, that's just the men they chose. That's the junk that they got going on. So they have to work on that. But if you've been fed poison and toxic stuff, then you have to, you know, kind of say, all right, I know what you're saying and I hear you, but that's not where I choose to go. Because if you think that your man gonna cheat or all men cheat, you're never going to fully give yourself to them. There's a song by Jennifer Hudson, giving myself to you. I'm going to post that. The words are beautiful, but she's just talking about she's never been completely free. She said no one has ever had all of me. That's because we reserve part of our love, because I've been hurt before. I reserve part of my emotions because I've been hurt before. I don't know how long you're going to be here. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know how long, you know, so because you're unsure if this person really loves you and they're going to be around, then what you do is you don't give yourself fully. But when you do that, you are sabotaging your relationship because you're not giving that person the benefit of doubt to be all that they can be for you. Because they may be like, why is she not loving me? Or why does she hug me back? Or why does she do this? So they're reserved as well. And so let me see, I got a couple comments. Okay, so Kia says she's changing her approach and being a better helpmate. Okay, changing approach, being a better helpmate. Okay, I want some more specifics, Kia, on what is that, because that's very general. To listen more before speaking. Now that is one that I have worked on and I'm continuing to work on, because it is very easy to just say whatever you feel, and it can be right. But the pride that you do, the part that you hurt his pride or his ego, his manhood, you can't fix that stuff with a I'm sorry. You can't change it. You can't say, you know, I ain't really mean it. You know it. Don't ask me why I'm yawning so much. Y'all so sleepy. Well, I'm good. Okay. Right. Like, was it LaKendria? I love that song too. I heard it at a wedding, and I was like, you know, the words of it didn't hit me till one day I was just listening to, you know, saying I realize how much we reserve parts. Kia, you came out down the song, down the aisle on that song? Wow. Let me see. Right. So true. Yes, that's one I need to work on. Listen before speaking. But you know the thing about that? Especially if you're a strong woman or if you have a big mouth or you are come from a family of dominant women, you're going to always have to work. It's never going to be completely easy. Never. You're going to always have it because we can cut our men down with our tongue. But then building them up takes 10 times more to get it back right because you jacked them up. Because you told them they wasn't a man and they wasn't this and you don't need them. I never forget the story that it was one time I was so mad with Cedric. I was like, we were going through some rough times. And I was like, I don't need what I need you for. And he was like, what do you mean when you know? I was like, what I need you for? I'm just, I was like, I said, all I need you for is some blank to blank. And I was like, I can get that from anyway. I was just going ham. I was mad with him. I felt like he did something or said something wrong. I don't even remember what it was. And then he was like, I do this and I do that. And I was like, boy, I do all that myself. I'm talking junk. I was like, what do I need you for? I get down. I went to the gym when I left because I was mad. That's my way of burning out steam. At the gym, leave the gym. I got a flat tire. It's late at night. I have a flat tire. I don't want to call him. I just told him I don't need him for nothing. And I was so serious. I can do this by myself, blah, blah, blah. And when I tell you God gut punched me and made me see how quickly he can show you how you need. He came with his truck. He has a compressor. Y'all know he do home remodels and construction like that. He came with the tire patch kit, patched my tire, pumped my tire up, and then he just drove away. Oh my God, when I tell you he gut punched me, he could have been like, see, help, I knew you needed me. He didn't, but he ain't have to do it because God gave me 1 to the body, 2 to the head. Boy, I was sick. And I had to say, sorry, because I do need you. I need you emotionally. I need you spiritually. I need you financially. I need you. I need that balance in my life. I need you. And sometimes we let those little times when we see other people going through stuff or this person got that or this, that, get our head boosted up like we don't need them. But God will quickly show you how you do need your husband. And watch what you say because he'll put you in a place where you can't do nothing but be like, my bad. Let me see. I missed some stuff. Going down. Okay. So, let me say, I find I take things personal. Well, now, Kia, with that one, you have to work on yourself with that. Because taking things personal, if it's not meant in the wrong way, then that's some stuff we got to deal with internally. And, you got to get to the root and find out what that is. Okay, Jay says, men are ultra sensitive more so than women with most situations. They can't take what we can, and yes, words can cut. Well, Jay, I'm not going to say they're more sensitive than women. There's a few, but they when their feelings are hurt, they hurt good. Like they really jacked up. Thank you, Vet. You agree? Yes, God will show you. I have a my way or a highway attitude. Then I shut down. Won't do anything to prove a point. I know it is wrong. Yes. It can never be my way or the highway because it's supposed to be God's way. That's just the first thing. And secondly, marriage is about compromise. So my way or the highway leaves no room for compromise. It leaves no room for growth. But, more so, we have to, okay, and I'm going to say this, and I think I mostly got ladies in here. I'm sure Carla's probably still here as well. But let me tell you something that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves when I see couples. A woman that talks down or belittles her husband. Well, I'm not in the house with you. So if I see it, that means it is somewhere out. And there's nothing worse than a woman that's talking crazy to her man, that's belittling her man, that's checking him. You know, you can have a difference of opinion, but there's a way to handle that, and you don't handle your business in the street by any means. I know my grandma said, my grandma said, you don't handle your business on the street. You never put your business out in the street like that. And so if there is an issue going on, you talk at home, but you never talk to your husband like you talking to a child. You should always, hey babe, you should always treat him with the utmost respect. And so people say, oh, he don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. It ain't got nothing to do with what he deserved. God tells you the man's role and the woman's role. And so, you know, a lot of times they feel like, you feel like they don't deserve it because they not doing this, or it was financial or physical or romantic or emotional. But I tell you that if you decide to treat that man with respect and respect him in the role that God has placed him in, as when you guys became one, then I believe you will see a change in him. I saw a change in Cedric when I started to respect Cedric. But before then, I didn't see a change in Cedric, and I was complaining about him, and he was complaining about me. But it was only because, you know, everybody want to budge. But just like women, you know, we're emotionally driven. But the thing about it is that if you want a change, you got to show that, baby, I'm willing to make some changes myself. And I'm just telling you, I didn't see the last part what Kia said. One thing to prove, okay. Okay, that's okay, Carlos, you say you totally agree. Hey, say hey, baby. Carlos say he agrees. Say I do agree with you. Come on in the room. Say it right. Devin say come on in the room.
What's going on?
So I went over the gala, but I'm talking to people. They are saying
what's
hey
up,
to you.
Devin,
Jay,
Calvin, Jay.
So I was talking to him about, you know, doing things different in 2017. I asked, what do you need to do differently? What are you going to do differently? I said, you can't expect something different when, you know, what are you going to work on? And so my thing first was being present, like with you, like when we're together, you know, not the phone. You know, I've been trying to like just put down, like just to have a conversation where it's not our phones in our hand. But I said that's my thing, to be present, so that so the time we do spend is intimate time with each other. So then
Kia, what's up?
Kia said a bunch of stuff.
Like what?
I have to go back. Tanisha said, think before she speaks. And I told her, along with other people, because somebody else agreed with that thing, I said, you have to, that if you're a strong woman or you got a smart mouth, any of that stuff, you've never reached, I'm saying you're never going to get to the point where you're just perfect in that. True. You know what I'm saying? That's going to always be a work in progress. Let me go back down and see what, remember guys, if you just joined on the left-hand side, share this so people can join us. So this is what Kia said. She said, she have a my way or the highway attitude, then she shut down, won't do anything to prove a point. I know it's wrong. And so we're talking about, I just said one of my biggest pet peeves is with couples is when I see a woman that is belittling and talking down to her man. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys realize what that does, but have you ever seen a couple interact, and whether it's the guy talking to the woman or the woman talking to the guy, and you be like, oh, you know, look how he talked to her. Look how she talked to him. If a woman is talking to a man like a child or like he got some panties on, everybody think your man a punk.
Ooh, not the panties.
And, you know, why it might make you feel good as, you know, I told you no, and da-da-da-da-da, and I don't play that, and da-da-da-da. But what it does is, people's opinion of your man is he don't have a backbone.
Well, not just a man, but that doesn't reflect well on you either.
But I'm saying, it doesn't reflect good on you, especially. But as a man, supposed to be the head of household, you know, the security, the dominant figure, you
I agree with everything, but I don't know about dominant.
I ain't mean dominant. I meant like I'm saying like they're supposed to submit to their husband, so I guess I'm not really playing a dominant role, I guess.
The key part of that you're missing and that they're missing is when you do that, you're not lined up with God's will, so you will never fully receive the blessings and the promise that God has for you because you're out of line, and you will never receive the blessing if you're not in line with God's word. So if you're belittling the husband, trying to run the relationship, tell him what to do, you will never be fully blessed and never be able to fully receive what's already yours.
That's true. And you know, the thing I think about more so is that, you know, I'm gonna say majority of marriages in churches, the relationship roles are off. In churches, I see a lot of a lot of women run the men. Wait, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman got to say so. They can't, like, you know, say, what you think, babe? You know, like, just everything is. You haven't noticed that?
I was in church a lot more when I was younger. Only older church I have is our church now. It's not really like that.
Okay. I make it a point. Okay, so for the Kendria says to be more affectionate. Yes. And
concerning what?
What are you gonna do better? Be more.
Oh, that's a 17 thing. Okay, cool.
Right, because I was saying that, you know, because somebody else was saying about their spouse is not really something. I said, well, I've said Cedric isn't either. I said, but I noticed that you are making a lot of strides to do things like how you held my hand that time. That's right. You know what I need, and not that it comes easy for you, but I can see that you're working to give me what I need, and I appreciate that.
Make a point to try to do it and do more of it.
Right, and do more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I make a point. I'm saying, I make it a point of emphasis with my fiance that no matter what we may be going through, we step in public, we have business. I was like, well, now, Calvin, that might get a little more difficult. Although that's a good theory, because, you know, you man sometimes. He said he making his business to like be the happiest couple in the world. I ain't necessarily saying I'm the happiest couple, but I don't air my dirty laundry, and I'm not, you know, rolling my eyes at him or telling him to kiss my butt, none of that stuff, you know, people do in public. You be like, what's going on with them? Yes, where I work, the women come up with their boyfriend or husband or will talk for them, and okay, I just right, and you know that, and that don't look good either. If you look like, let's say I'm here. Hey, Steph. Hey, I'm here. So, but it doesn't look good either. Now, you know, you can have, some men don't have opinions about certain things, but it's not just that. I find that men that wives talk to them crazy, a lot of times have another something else going on outside, something they use to vent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they're gonna get some respect from somebody.
Okay, what he said. So, put some respect on it.
Side piece, friend, something.
Yeah, I mean, even so much as, have you ever had where you feel like you're competing with a best friend or competing with somebody, and it's not necessarily like you said, a side piece, but it could be. But that's the reason. The reason you're competing is because, you know, we tend to look for what we're missing. But, you know, just in 2017, you don't want to go into 2017. And I know we make a bunch of New Year's resolutions, so I'm not saying make resolutions. I'm saying start today being the change that you want to see. Start today working on being the bigger person. You know, and more so, ask God to help you, to show you. I also talked about Sunday, how usually when we have the gala, we don't get to really, the purpose of the gala was to reconnect and all those things, but we don't really get to do that because we're working, you know, set up, tear down, stuff like that. But I was saying I appreciate, because I didn't tell you, I appreciate the fact that, you know, when we left, I just thought we were going to go come home, but then you know, I told you I want to take that thing back to the store. But then you said we want to go to the movies, and we didn't rush. Like, we just spent the day together, and it was just, you know, the time that we needed to refresh, report. But, you know, over the years, I would have been saying something, throwing hands, or being mad about something. But now, you know, I feel like we've spent more time together. So, you know, we just kind of let the day go on. You know what I'm saying? Just wasn't no rush for anything.
Mm-hmm. Let it flow.
So, I saw a couple things about what we're doing different in 2017. And so, but I didn't see any of the men say what they're going to do. I saw some women. Men, you can be more understanding.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat more pineapples.
Did he say he gonna eat more pineapples? Is anybody in here that was at the comedy show? Because I can't deal with Cedric right now. What are you gonna do, babe? What's your thing for 2017?
I just told you.
No, boy.
Lots of pineapples. Yeah. Yee. I don't know. I think I have a Kia say a bowl. Yeah. I have several things I probably need to work on.
Okay. Share one.
Like that LaKendra. I need to be more affectionate.
Okay.
Devin, eat more pineapples. And Jay said, here we go.
Right, yeah, right, Jay. He been going all the time. We try to have a good old conversation, and he come with those side stuff.
You asked what I'm gonna do for 2017.
Anything else you want to share?
What?
What you want to do for 2017? You said a few things. Is that?
I just told you.
I said, is there anything else you want to share?
I ain't gonna give all my secrets away just yet.
Well, one of the things I was saying about men, you need to take time to listen to your wife more. You guys get frustrated because you be like, y'all talk too much. Y'all always got something to say. Y'all always whining. This always wrong. But sometimes we talk because we don't feel like you're listening or hearing us. You're just there like, I'm here because if I don't, you're going to be tripping. But I don't want to hear what you got to say and I'm tuning you out. So try to put yourself in her shoes and understand where she could possibly be coming from and her level of pain or frustration or whatever the case may be. So you guys...
I can't wear your shoes.
Jay, get your friend. Tell me my shoes too small. He can't wear my shoes.
I can't wear your shoes too low. Got baby feet.
I got baby feet, or do you have boats? That's a 16.
First of all,
I don't have baby feet. He got big feet.
I didn't ask you to give out my information.
He has a size 16 feet talking about my feet.
I didn't ask you to give out my information. Really? I didn't ask you to do that.
They ain't see me.
You ain't see this either.
Ouch, don't do that. My stomach hurt.
What I gotta do with your stomach?
I don't know. You can make me pass gas.
Well, I gotta go.
You better stop bothering me.
Stop telling my information. I don't wear heels.
Anyway, Calvin, what can you do differently? Devin, what can you do differently? Come on, men. Y'all act like the women only want to need. Y'all men have some, these wives be having some serious concerns.
What?
Some serious concerns about their men and the lack of things that they do, whether it's helping with the children, whether it's paying attention to them.
That's the problem. See, you need to be more positive. You need to have a thankful spirit.
I want to know why my friend always joining late now.
Attitude of gratitude.
Why my friend always joining late now?
She's probably getting that pineapple smoothie.
Really? She getting the pineapple smoothie?
Yeah. That jumbo juice. Get you a little bit.
Yeah, no. All right, man. So what is that you're going to do? I need to see some of the men other than just your little random stuff. I know you don't wear heels, but what are you going to do differently? Not everybody at once, man. You got stuff you can improve on. Why you look at me like that, Cedric? You eye me inside of my head.
Tell them my business. We're going to love our women and make them feel special.
That is a great thing to do, love. I'm too late. How you going to be my friend and you come at 46 minutes after last week? You came at an hour and 30 minutes after. I mean, geez. And then you tell me you're going to watch the replay and you don't. Salty. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you got about 5 more minutes to be petty.
Cedric said you was getting that pineapple jumbo juice. I'm going to be more understanding and more affectionate. Good, good. Understanding is good. Because, y'all, when y'all think something dumb, you ain't trying to understand what we talking about. You just want us to hurry up and shut up.
That's not true.
I'm going to try and be more... Not try. We don't do that. No, I'm going to be. Start again. You put try. You got to take try. I'm going to be more understanding and patient. So I'm there. Look, she's talking about she's doing better. I said, well, I mean, I need. Yeah, I'm gonna throw something at you.
I would like to slow down and enjoy my husband more. I would like to see him communicate more. Now, see, she's still talking about him.
Yes. Okay. So you shouldn't have mentioned his. He needs to do his own.
What are you
But
doing?
if you slow down and enjoy your husband more, that's essentially what I was saying about with Cedric. I'm being in the moment, being present, not with my phone. You know, because a lot of times we'll start talking and I'm on the computer, and I may have already been on the computer on the phone, but you know, he needs to know that I'm really that he's a priority to me,
I didn't know that.
and I'm gonna make you know that, baby.
He's laid back, and I'm gonna go get her.
But that's fine. You can have you know, differences in relationships, but the biggest part of it, you being a go getter, you might be going too fast. And you might be missing your blessing. There might be something good happening when the standstill happens. Go spend some time with him. What does he like to do? And then
That's the name right there. You got it. The standstill. Oh, Lord.
the standstill.
Like the bounce back.
Oh God,
The standstill.
that's
Yeah. That's pretty good, right?
yeah. We saw a
You missed
movie.
that.
I did.
That went right by you.
So you know, we have to take time to spend time. I know it sounds crazy, but just like you schedule everything else, you gotta schedule time with your spouse. And then, even though you're scheduling, you still have to do spontaneous stuff too, though. You know, everything can be like if you got a break or y'all can go do something, go do something. You know, whatever it is that you like to do. You just like to do a picnic or blanket outside and some food or whatever. Or if you are a walker, a camper, or you like to bicycle ride, whatever it is that y'all like to do.
You like to hike in the woods.
People get killed in there. Sometimes,
I mean, you can go hiking.
no, we're not going hiking. Sometimes,
You don't want to go hiking with your
no,
person? I thought you wanted to spend quality time with
I
me.
do, but I don't like bugs.
Off. That's how they make it.
Off didn't get nothing off of me.
Off did get that off of you?
Nope, I got bit up.
When? Where? How? How many?
Like the time I got bit through my jeans in a pop.
You didn't have no off.
I did.
No, you did.
I did.
On your jeans?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Where you got it from?
The place.
They had it inside? You
Mm-hmm.
spray some on your jeans?
Yeah. Ow, babe. So anyway, tonight is just about thinking about next year and how you're going to be a better wife, a better husband, a better mother, a better, you know, lover, whatever it is. But you know, I would venture to say that, ouch, that
you look over
because
here.
you're stupid. I'm going to venture to say that you,
stupid?
yes,
That's so rude.
you look so hurt right now.
I am.
That you should ask your spouse, what can I do to become a better wife? Or what can I do to become a better husband to you? But be ready for the answers. And tell them to be honest. And being honest means I can't be looking stupid in the face or be mad for a month because you told me that I need to get my life together.
Well, if your husband tell you to get your life, that might be a problem.
Well, I wasn't saying those words, but when he tell y'all different, if he tell you a whole list of stuff, you might feel like, well, that's just my life I need to get together. That's everything.
If people invite me to the petty farm, I'll decline the invitation in 2017 and stay above it. But sometimes you get to the petty spirit. Free me from the petty. Yes, take your sister with you. She's the mayor of Pettyville.
What's so high?
She's running for a second term.
What's so high? I must not go there. If I'm already the mayor, I have to stay.
I don't know. Maybe they can impeach
So
you.
Jay, when you come, I'm gonna have to push you back and say you can't be here. I'm start saying, Deborah Cox, how'd you get here?
Don't try to blame it on Jay. You were there when she moved in.
But I'm saying, so you know, I want her to be better.
You need to be better.
Well, don't laugh. But yes, I think that next year, I want to also do more accomplishing our goals with Ced Angie and with Black Love.
Probably want to do less yawning on the broadcast in 2017.
I done yawn about 10 times a night.
Yes, Tina, it's the truth.
Tina, it usually cut. I actually shared the story that time when I told you. Remember we had a big blow up, and I was asking you what I need you for. I don't need you. I can do my own this. Then well, yeah, you ain't good for numbers and dingling. You remember all that? And then that same night or the next night, I went to the gym and I had a flat tire, and had to call you.
Mm-hmm.
And you came, plugged my tire, and pulled off like
skirt.
It was his way of saying, "Don't need me."
You
should have gone to bed instead of eating them pineapples all night. That's Cedric. I ain't eating the pineapples. Cedric ate a bunch of them. I did go to bed.
That's why you yawning, because you ain't get that jumbo juice.
That's because I had a strange lady in my room jumping all over my bed for the second year in a row. Like she ain't got no home training. What I want to know is where's her man at when she in my room jumping on my bed.
In there busting them off.
Oh my God! Did you hear him, Keela? He talking about jet fuel. Oh Lord. But anyway,
that was supposed to go in there.
I am ending this broadcast. I am tired. The weekend was great. Special thanks to Exclusive Selfies. He came and he brought this a selfie station. And if you look at the pictures with the Winter Wonderland in the background and the Black Love in the background, that is all him. His link is on our page. But, you know, I always tell you, I try to feature our people that we use. He was great. He was professional. And I really, really love what he did. And everybody loved his service. Because not only does he print the picture out, but he emails it and texts it to you. So, Exclusive...
I didn't get to take one with you. My feelings hurt.
Man, you gonna be petty about that, Fred? I can't do nothing about that.
I'm not being petty.
I'm sorry.
My feelings is petty?
It's not. I told you I was sorry.
I'm sad.
Did I tell you I was sorry? Did I not tell you I was sorry?
Yes.
Okay, so let it go.
I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to be careful.
Okay, baby, I'm careful.
No, you're not.
So then we had Christina Mack Photography, which is Black Love United's own photographer. She is crazy, wild, fun, crazy again, nasty, but she gets some great pictures. So you'll be seeing the pictures shortly. But the ones that we did for fall, my family pictures, she's the one that does those. She's done quite a few other pictures that we have. That's the ones that we have on our website and all that stuff. We also have my mother-in-law who has done, keep doing our decorations, and she does the bomb job. You give her your theme, and boy, when I tell you she laid them decorations down so meticulously, it is
down pat. We're gonna change her name to Patricia. She got it down pat.
So then we also want to thank my handsome son, DJ Cedric Jr. He was our DJ. He did an amazing job. He's trying to get into the industry, and so we
thank you for the hearts.
Are helping you. Thank you so much for the hearts. We like thank Q. He's actually DJ Q, but he was able to help out with some of the music and things of that nature, and he danced all night long.
Yeah.
I
stayed on the dance floor because I didn't want to show him what was happening. You know.
I am gonna post a few of the videos because Quentin was going ham. I was like, man, he's still going the same way he did when we was club back in the day. Mm-hmm. I needed to take a break. I needed a water break or something. Thank you to my my bestie. Her stinking behind was on dance floor all night. I don't know what she had going on in her life, but she was on one too. I ain't never seen her dance all night, but she danced all night, even when it was by herself.
Dance all night?
Dance, killer. So then we had our niece Keisha. She helped as well. You know, helping with the music, helping anything we need. Oh, we did a mannequin challenge. Right, look at Bitch. I'm like, dance all night? We did a mannequin challenge that I'm going to post. You'll be getting it. That's while I was signing. Right, but we
So,
but we got better. Remember, Ced was doing
oh,
DJ,
yeah.
and Jay talking about she dancing and dropping like it's hot while she was ironing. Her kid thought she was crazy.
I'm about to burn a hole in the clothes.
Right,
Don't do it.
like I brought a whole a stain. Now this is style.
Right.
But let me see. So I just appreciate everybody that came out, that helped. Rochelle, who is our sales manager for the DoubleTree Hilton by SeaWorld, she is excellent. She always goes over and above. And so it was just great. Rodney Perry, I don't know if you saw the picture. We went to see him in a comedy show on Friday, and Rodney Perry was there. He was funny, but he acted like he was our friend. He was just like talking and taking pictures, came into our table. He been right. If you look at our on Black Love with I posted a picture and it had him in it, and I tagged him in it, and I also tagged a video about the pineapples, and he replied to us. You know, it's just good. Yeah, he retweeted what we did. It's just good to have people that's down to earth, and we just had a good time. So if you did not come, you definitely missed out, honey. Say what we say, One Monkey Don't Stop No show. Baby, that show was all the way live. It was fun Friday, fun Saturday, and fun Sunday. Like I said, we'll never want to leave, but it was good. So thanks again to all the new people. Breakfast is always good. All the new people that came. You know, just look out for the next upcoming event. So if you don't live here, you can plan to make a trip here so you can be a part of something. Right. And so next Monday...
And not to mention all of you commenting. We want to see y'all. Y'all need to come to something.
You see that finger?
All of you guys. Jay, Calvin, everybody. Devin.
Great time always. Right. So next Monday, first of all, on my page, on the Black Love page, I put a little thing for topics. So go post some random topics, even if it's not something necessarily for you that you've heard in other marriage groups or different things that people want to talk about or they have questions about that, you know, different things. But next Monday, we'll be doing broadcast Monday, but I have surgery on Tuesday, so you guys will be getting... But I think I might be alright by the following Monday for my broadcast. So
if not, I'll hold it down. I got you.
Okay, so if I'm not able to talk on the Monday, Cedric's gonna do the talking by himself.
Right. I got you. We're gonna do a whole 3 minutes. I got you. Hey, listen up, y'all. Too 2017 is gonna be a lot more events. We're gonna turn up. So y'all need to stay tuned for that, all right?
You gonna turn up?
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna be doing everything.
Anything in the summer. Yeah, we have different things in the summer. I actually want to try to do another retreat during the summer.
Retreat? We're gonna do another cruise. We're gonna do everything.
I do want to do that. We did a Rock the Boat cruise.
Valentine's cruise.
Rock the Boat.
That boat, boy. Woo!
Yes, it was nothing but some black people's hunching. Hunching. A whole bunch of hunching.
Listen, we had one couple on there.
Oh my God.
And we had a newlywed game and we asked them how many times they had sex. He had sex like 10 times. She put like 2.
2. We was like...
I was like, well, where was she at? All the times you were having the sex.
Well, in her defense, she was taking medicine.
That's what it was.
So she might not have remembered the other.
They were having the
times.
sex a lot. Well, he was anyway. I don't know where she was at, but he was having the sex a lot.
You know what? But thank you guys. You have a good night. We will see you again next.
Jay says anything to something. That what you referring to, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, but remember when I did it last week? You were talking about me?
I just want to make sure you're being thorough.
Well, thank you for being thorough.
Yes.
So anyway, have a good night. Remember to tune in. Get people to like Black Love. Really, Cedric? Why you got the bunny rabbits on my ear? My stomach hurt. I got the gas.
Yeah, you need to go in the room. Lock you up in the room.
Cold-blooded. I'm just saying. But yes, I really enjoyed you guys at the gala. I really wish that we could have had some people from all over. But if you want Ced and Angie to come to your city, you know, get connected with a group or some people that we can come and we can have a good event.
Us. We willing. We travel.
Oh, Lord.
We burn that road up.
Right. Jay said live by himself. Oh, my God. I'm finna go ahead and create that now. And that's going to be funny.
Really?
I'm just going to act like I'm on drugs and be listening right there.
You want to have lights out in there, you ain't better do nothing.
Oh, my God. That's going to be so funny. Ced by himself. Ain't no telling what he gonna say, y'all.
With no tethers or inhibition from my beautiful wife.
No,
Tell me what to do.
no tethers.
Right, holding me back from being great.
Jay, are
on
you
the
ready
TV.
for Say It By Yourself? Because I'm not.
Woo! That's my Ric Flair.
So I want you guys to go to the post and put some different topics on there so we can have something prepared for next Monday. And then we will see Cedric the Monday after. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Be blessed. Thank you.